Hey, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. I'm Hal. We're in Lost Izalith, and we are closing in on the end of Izalith, and probably the worst boss in any Souls game ever coming up. Yeah, we've got the stupid ring on that allows us to walk over lava, kind of, or minimises the damage we take. And now, providing we don't fall off, I don't actually need this anymore. So we can put Havel's ring back on. It's more like us, get them fast rolls going. And we put a couple extra points in endurance, so I'm kind of wondering now. You need 25% to be in fast roll territory, right? Must be less than that, must be 30%. Because, no, it's totally not, I'm just stupid. Maths. The 100 would be 25, and then 6.25 out of the 25. So we to stay in fast roll, we can have a maximum of 31.25 equipment loading. So yeah, not enough to change any of our lighter bits of gear out, and still fast roll, unfortunately. I'd have to maybe put a couple extra points in. The extra stamina does no harm, like. But yeah, I think 30 is the cut-off point for endurance. We did say we wanted a few more points in attunement though, so that might be good. Just checking for like items and the like. There's a lot of dragon statues down here. And not all of them are real. I say real, you know, animated. What about you? Nope. Actually, I say there's not much left of Izalith. There's not if we were, excuse me. There's not if we just head straight at the boss, get the Lord Soul and like get out of there. You're in a really awkward position, because I can't really just walk over there. My word, right. Yeah, if we just get out of here as soon as we get the fight the boss. See, there is an item up there. Right. Let's deal with these. How about you? Nope. But there is actually like a whole underground bit with loads of weird chaos demon-y type things, and Siegmeer, so we'll have to do that, I think, to finish his quest line off. So how do we get over there? It's actually further around, isn't it? Okay. I don't know. It's not this way though. I guess we'll have to drop down later on and then just run round again, which is a little tedious, but we'll do it. Yeah, so we're going to have to do that whole underground section, which normally I avoid like the plague because it's tedious. Not least of all because those chaos demons are pretty difficult. I think they've got a grab attack because, you know, literally so does everything. But also because the floor is like acid, and as you run through it, it trashes your armor, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It just means that eventually your armor will break. I mean, we're fast rolling anyway, but like say if you're wearing heavy armor, it would break and it would still be really heavy, but you know, you wouldn't get any of the defensive value from it. So if you And it's not a case of if, it's just definitely a case of when. Like there's one of them there. Like the underground bit's full of them. Yeah, it's not a case of if, it's definitely a case of when with those. So what ends up happening is, like, why would you let your gear just get trashed and give you no defensive thingy? If that's going to happen anyway, you might as well just take your armor off. So you end up running around in like 0 armor. And that's why them Chaos Demons become, like, you know, as difficult to deal with as they are, because they hit like a train when you're not wearing anything at all. Let's try and pull him. Oh, listen to that. Can you hear that? I've never heard the noise these make before when they're walking. Like bloop 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 bloop. Now up here we have to fight one of the daughters of Chaos, if I remember rightly. One of the Chaos Pyromancers. One who's still in human form. I think it's out here. There she is, you can see. This, I don't know how this is gonna go. Has she seen us? No. You're alive though. No, you're not. I can see you moving. Dude. Right, okay. I can hear you. Right, I guess. Oh, it's maybe you that I can hear. Right, let's try this. I can always run round, I guess. Okay. Soul of a hero. And I guess we do have to drop down for this one. Okay. Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Not worthless. Not really worth the time investment needed to get it, even though it was only a couple of minutes. I suppose in this playthrough we have used the sacrifice rings a couple of times, so, you know, it might come in handy. Just gonna check real quick. I can't open any of these. Right, I guess it's just me and you, sweet cheeks. Oh, there's down here. That's another path, isn't it? Are you coming up? Can you even come up? Or are you just going to sit there at the bottom? They're not sure, are they? I think this is the bit that leads to the underneath, actually. Well, we'll kill this lady first, because I'm pretty sure she doesn't respawn. Actually really easy with a weapon that staggers that. Normally she's a bit more of a pain in the butt, but, you know, you can't really stop a greatsword with cloth, can you? Islith Catalyst, pretty good. Yeah, so this is the boss gate, and we could do that and be out of here. Hello, you. Like, look at the inside of them though, right? Not only is it spiky mouths, but look in the top. It's one big spiky mouth. It's like a sarlacc pit. I think that's what we're gonna call them. They are now known as sarlacc pits. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. I like the sucker cup noise they make when they walk. That's cool. I've never noticed that before. You're a mimic. No, you're not. I just saw the chain coming forward. Right, what are you then? Ooh, Chaos Fire Whip, very nice. Getting those sweet, sweet Chaos Pyromancies. Treasure ahead, yeah. Nope. Okay. Well, we're not gonna take on the boss yet. We are gonna do the underneath bit. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'm not gonna enjoy it. Let's drop off here so I can... Being able to one-shot them is definitely useful. There's so many of them. Oh, right, okay, I understand. Don't get set on fire. So this is where the shortcut would end up. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can see that Titanite Demon's respawned. So that gate on the other side of the Daughters of Chaos, that stone wall on the other side of the bonfire, the Daughters of Chaos bonfire, must just be like nothing. It must just be a wall. And I'm just mixing things up in my head. Which, I mean, we've established is pretty much how I operate at this point. Yeah, now, one thing I am certain about is when I head in here, that the floor gives way, I think. Be wary of fall, yeah. I guess we stay topped up. I think if you hug the edge, it's alright. Oh, right, holy moly. Yeah, so you can see all of them down there. That's where you don't want to fall. Okay. Right. Let's take this nice and easy. Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy. Okay, I'll stop singing Frank Sinatra. I can hear you wandering about. There, look, there's Sigmar. Poop, 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 poop. Yeah, there is one of them. Let's deal with you then. Can I get back over here? If I go over that side, that's the question I want to know. But there's an item. Yeah, let's try it. Let's drop down here. That didn't really work the way I wanted it to. That is a drop straight. Okay, never mind. You can wait. Hello. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure his idea of, we're going to let him snooze. We are going to kill these, at range. Because I'm pretty sure his whole plan at this point is to just jump in and start like going to town. And he can die here. And for him to get to the next base in Ash Lake, he needs to survive this bit. This is the hard part of his the hard part of Sigmar's questline. So I am gonna. Oh, I haven't got enough arrows. Oh dear me, I haven't bought any in so long. Right, well, can I get close enough to target you? No. Yes. Okay. Right. Let's not fall in. Oh, okay. Right. Let's not fall in and give. I'm just worried I'm going to fall in when I cast this. Okay. Alright, one more. We probably have enough arrows to deal with this fella. How many have we got? 14. Yeah, that should be fine. I know there's a few more down here, but I think this is the most dangerous bit. Because I'm pretty sure Sigmar just charges around trying to wreck them all. And actually, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. because I'm pretty sure that it's deep enough where you walk slowly. So if we can run normally through it, that'll help. We'll leave that on. Okay. Right. You ready to go, Sigmar? I'm worried. I am, because I can't remember how many more there is. We're gonna have to like follow him and try and help him out without hitting him. So it's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh, there you are. Wait, did you defeat those dire creatures? Outstanding. You never fail to impress. Well, take this.
Oh, okay, then I guess that's that.
I feel like I'm always thanking you. I curse my own inability.
Well, there you go. Then I guess he doesn't jump in if you kill them first.
I curse.
All right. Well, sorry, Sigmar. I guess we've just completely stolen your thunder there, dude. Okay. Sorry. Right, I'm gonna have to jump this probably, aren't I? Yeah. Right. Well, I did want to be up here anyway. Hello. I can't seem to find a way up there. How do you get up there? That's interesting. Can't walk up there. Oh well, never mind. I've kind of just talked it up. Can I run up here? That would be the obvious thing, wouldn't it? No, maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to keep trying. It's probably doable, you know. One more. No, you've got to kind of like jump right when you... Yeah, never mind. I'm not interested. Well, we are going to jump down because there's stuff down there. Yeah, normally if you don't kill all them, he jumps in.
I feel like I'm all...
He jumps in. Oh, it's poison. It's not. It's not armor destruction soup. I don't think. Maybe it is. If it is, I'm just sitting here and letting me stuff get wrecked for the fun of it. But yeah, being able to run quicker through all this muck's definitely helpful. Red Titanite chunk. I'm sure there's something else worth having down here. Alright, hello you. Being able to two-hit them is very handy. Yeah, I feel like I've kind of robbed myself there by clearing all them. I cleared all them because I thought he was going to jump in and like kill this one that was down here anyway. That's a fall. Is it to me death though? It does look like it, doesn't it? That's... Yeah, normally he jumps in and just starts swinging, which is what I wanted him to do. But not, I didn't want him to just stand there and be like, oh well, sorry for being... Okay. Red slab, so that was the reason to come here, I guess. Yeah, we should have just let him jump in. I can hear one. Maybe that's the one above us. I think it is. So now I need to find a way out of here. Is there a way out of here? There is. Oh, okay. Here's where this guy is, obviously. That makes total sense. Where are you? I can hear you. Okay, he somehow fell down. chunk. Alrighty then, can we get back out this way? I don't know if we can. Might have to Homeward Bone. I do kind of want to anyway, because I've only got 2 flasks. Oh well, we've advanced Sigma's quest line, if nothing else. That's Homeward Bone. Yeah, because although he's definitely alive now, to get to the next bit, when he jumps in, he's like, charge! And it's pretty sick. Okay. I think until we get like a lot of souls in one go, we just keep going strength. That does not make any sense to me whatsoever. That does not make 1 ounce of sense. Oh, of course, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. So, like, let's explain. Before, we got 2 points of strength for 2 level ups. Now it's going from 476 to 482, which is quite a jump, okay? 6 points. And I'm like, how is that? Okay, how is that a thing? But it's because when you two-hand your weapon, the game assumes that you've got 1.5 times your strength. So that was actually showing us the bonus that our two-handed swings would get from that additional point of strength, or additional 2 points. So like watch, if I do this now, the game will assume that I have 48 strength. I've actually got 33, but like I say, it's 1.5 times. So now if we go to level up and we put that strength point in, yeah, just 1. Okay. But actually it's more than that. It's 1 point if we two-hand, it's 6 points when we one-hand. So it's definitely still worth putting points into strength for the time being. Right, what are we doing? I need the stupid ring back on, don't I? Otherwise I'm going to burn myself to death. I've done that on more than one occasion, because normally what happens is I run across here, and then as soon as I get onto that branch, I just take the ring off. And I've done it several times in the past where I forgot about it, or like I've died on the boss, and then then forgot to change back to the orange charred ring, and just made the run back to the boss, and got about 10 feet into lava and then died. Right, Havel's ring, that's what we want, isn't it? Where you're at, there we go. Now this boss coming up, we're just going to run past all these now. This boss coming up is simultaneously really easy and really tedious at the same time. Easy in the regard that like it takes literally 3 hits to kill the boss with any weapon at any upgrade level, because it's more of a gimmick than, you know, an actual encounter. The other thing is getting to those bits is sometimes a little bit, those 3 hits is a little bit difficult, depending on the RNG of the boss. So the spray that they release, that must be what releases that shreds your armor. Quite interesting to me though that those things drop white titanite chunks, white being the divine upgrade path. Make that what you will. Charging. Oh yeah, right, here we go. The worst boss in the history of Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne. Any of the Souls games, this boss is by far the worst. Not hardest, just worse. Worst. It's rubbish. It's a naff boss. Not least of all because I can guarantee I'm going to fall into a pit. So this is the bed of chaos. This is what happened to, I think if we run we can get the first one in time. put our shield up though. Okay, we've got the first one. So basically all we do is we do this. We get all up inside here. We destroy this route. And that sort of releases it, kind of. And then we do the same on the other side, then we destroy its quote-unquote heart, and that's it. This is The Witch of Izalith, the original developer of pyromancy and all the chaos pyromancy that goes along with it. This is where it gets a bit difficult because of that. Oh, this is why I hate this boss. But yeah, basically she got overtaken by her when her and the other dudes, Gwyn and Nito and whatever, they found the first flame and split it between them. She used hers to make chaos pyromancy and the rest of it, and you know, now she's a big lava monster, as you do. Right, just making sure that was the right ring slot, because I'd be super salty if I accidentally broke me fab ring. Right, try again. See, the problem is with this boss, okay, is once you break one side of it, it starts knocking holes in the floor. Now, that would incentivize you to play super careful, but the actual, like, sort of tree part of it still does melee attacks with its hands, and they're like super sweeping, like they cover the entire area. And when I say sweeping, I mean that in a literal sense as well. It's not just figuratively. Like if they catch you, even if you block it, it moves you physically like across the room. So the chances of you falling down a hole are like really, really high, because even if you don't fall in yourself like I did there's a chance that even if you guard it, one of the boss's melee attacks will knock you in. And that's why it's hideous. But let's try it again. The thing is though, is with this boss, is it's the same. There isn't a skill element to it, I don't think. It's like, it's so RNG heavy. And it's like, when you kill the boss, you don't feel like you've done well. Do you know what I mean? You're not like, oh, okay, it keeps one side broken. Well, that's fine. I never realised that. Okay, let's take it nice and... Oh! Nice and easy. Right, we're doing it. That's a kick in the teeth. Right, back round we go then. That's so tedious. Right, so now you see the problem. Now we get swept in. Watch, tennis says we get swept in. Look, see? Bad times. It's so bad. Do need heal. Oh, right. That. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. We're in. Yeah, I totally didn't realise that those strands that were keeping it sealed stay destroyed. I thought I had to do both of them each attempt. But now we've done it. So now all we need to do is get to the middle, which is probably going to be another death and another try. back in the middle. Oh dear. Oh dear. Stay still. Stay still. Right. Okay. I'm sure that there's a bit more of the path gets knocked out. Yes. Okay. So now we just need to... See how you get swept about? Tedious. Just... Bruh, just let me heal. Right. Right, shield up. Let's see if we can drop one to here. Okay, we should be alright now. Don't get hit by the firestorm. Okay, stay still. Right. Oh, my word, tedious. So yeah, 2 attempts. But yeah, just to prove a point. Also, if you look, if we zoom in, look, that's her. We shouldn't have done that because we're apparently you can still firestorm us here. But you can see her, like, not corpse, but sort of her writhing about in agony. But yeah, just to prove a point. There you go. Any weapon. We punched that boss to death in one hit. Did 4 damage. Yeah. So completely overcame by, you know, the Chaos Flame. Turned into a massive Raji tree beast. And we punched that to death. And we got a Lord Soul for it. Disgusting. Disgusting! Right, give me 36 strength, that's nice. Right, where are we going now? Back to Firelink. Because we've cleared out Isleth. And actually the boss of the catacombs is like insanely easy, like so easy. Which is interesting. Like I've deliberately left the catacombs till last because it's not my favourite area. Do you know what I mean? I think it's one of the weaker areas personally. Oh hello.
Oh, there you are. Just so you know, Master Logan has left on his own again.
Never.
It seems that he is still determined
You don't
to
say.
find the regal archives in Anolondo, and I have decided that I must search for him.
Oh no. What are we ever going to do without you,
Oh,
Griggs?
hello. Terrific to see us, and pray that you never go hot.
Yes, well, that is a nice sentiment, actually, so... Now, do you remember before when I said Petrus is a bit of a... He's got a bit of a shady side to him. They all set off to go into the catacombs on a mission of kindling, didn't they?
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
So that seems innocent enough, but events later on that transpire sort of give a new context to his lines of dialogue there.
I'm pleased to see you safe, as always.
Thought maybe we'd have enough. We could get Iron Flesh and Flash Sweat. Iron Flesh used to be like incredibly overpowered, but it got nerfed pretty early on. Alright, so what I do actually want to do is this seems like an incredible waste. But we're going to the female undead merchant. And we're going to buy a load of charcoal pine resin. Probably didn't need to use the soul of a great hero, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna get rid of you because you'll only follow us. My word. Have we still got the stupid ring on? We have. Beat the bed of chaos wearing the flame charred ring. Oh, there we go. It's better.
Oh, you left. I thought maybe you'd forgotten about me. Are you back for more of plenty of it?
Yeah, we don't want moss. I want charcoal pine resin. 500. Give me 20. That sounds fine. That should probably do us till the end of the game, to be honest. Homeward bones are nice. Let's have a few of them. Interesting that she sells humanity, seemingly without running out as well. Purging stones. Haven't needed any of them. She sells blooming purple moss clumps. That's interesting. I never knew that. That's what I'm looking for. Poison arrows. I don't think I'm going to have a huge amount of need for poison arrows, honestly. So I'm just going to get 100. And the rest are going to go on standard arrows. And that should do us. That's nice. So now we can, I think it's R2. Yeah, swap between them. Yeah, the catacombs is a bit of a weird one because the boss there is like insanely easy, which is like especially for this point in the game. But I mean, like you can do it at any point. That's one of the nice things about Dark Souls, is that you kind of at the very beginning of the game you're kind of discouraged from going to the catacombs because if you're a brand new player at least, because the skeletons are like they're reasonably hard to deal with when you're new, and also because they regenerate because of the necromancers. So you kind of like, right, I'm just not going to go that way. But the strength of the boss of the catacombs is so minimal that it makes you think, well, I can just, this is an early game area. But it kind of,
I am pleased. Is it something urgent?
I think the boss is the easiest part of the catacombs.
The beings who...
Yeah, we've had that thingy. So yeah, we could feed him any of these. And actually, do you know what? You can have some of my dark hands. I've got loads. Here, have a short sword. You can have a broken straight sword. You can have the spare one of them. Anything I've got doubles of is just gonna go the distance. Dark hand. I'll keep one. Yep. In fact, I'll keep two, and just in case I want to roll double dark hand. There you go. Not that I ever will, but you know. There. Oh, I was gonna say that's crystal. I thought they were literally identical. Don't need two spider shields. Do we got two gargoyle shields? We sure do. I mean, you get next to nothing from them. This is the thing. I go through all these as well, all my extra armor sets. I might just do that. I might just melt them, but I'll do that off camera anyway.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'll do that off camera. Okay, so I've got about 10 minutes left on my timer, which, to be honest, should be enough to get to a bonfire in the catacombs. So like these are easy enough now, but we're still just gonna run past them all, I think. Because even if we kill them, they're gonna come back alive. Might have to kill these. Oh yeah, they cause bleed as well, which is no end of bother. So these are still quite dangerous, really, because while they don't do a lot of damage now to me, bleed will. It's 30% my HP instantly. Right, these will come back alive. I'm just trying to get these things to explode. Maybe we just run all the way down. See, these just will keep following us until we get the necromancer, which is in here, I believe. Excuse me, lads. Now, there's a few of them throughout the course of the catacombs areas. That hurt. Oh my word. Can you stop doing that, please? Right. But now that he's gone, they stay dead. I need to be careful here. Taking way too much damage off these skellies. Oh my word. It's the curse of the slow weapon with these. Okay. Yeah, so now they stay dead and we actually get souls from them, that's how you can tell. Let me loot you. Oh my word. I just want... There we go. Pillage body. Falchion, okay. Yeah, so there's like 3 or 4 of those necromancers throughout the level, and when you kill them, they stay dead as well. So you only need to, like, clear them once. But you know what? Let's have a look. Don't think I've got anything divine. I've got a cult. I don't know if that still counts. Yeah, we literally do not have a divine weapon. Thought you got one somewhere in the game. Maybe we've missed it. But yeah, if you make a divine weapon and you kill the skellies with that, regardless of the necromancer being there, they stay dead. I wonder if the occult club does the business as well, whether that counts. Oh well. Okay, I've got 6 minutes left on the timer, so we're gonna call this episode here. Just gonna get rid of this jerk. And then this is the catacombs proper, so to speak. We do get access to another covenant here, which now that we've maxed out the Chaos Covenant, I might actually join the Gravelord Covenant just to get the sword and what have you. So yeah, we'll do that next time though. So for now, thanks for watching. Thanks for suffering through the Bed of Chaos with me. And yeah, Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants to go. Yeah. Right, until next time, be good. See you later.